So I tracked down the middle installment of the Small Empire series by Archona Games. Hello and welcome to Assorted Meeples. I'm Phillip the Meeple on duty, and today we're taking a look at Small Railroad Empires by Archona Games. I found a copy of it at a very reasonable price, so I was willing to drive and pick it up. And it comes with all the Kickstarter exclusives and goodies. Now, the first game in the series, the first game from Archona Games is Small Star Empires. And I found this one on Board Game Geek, and that was actually a very wonderful selling experience, I do have to say. But I love this one because it's very simple, but with all the added expansions and stuff like that, it can get very thinky. And if you're playing right, this game will get very knifey very fast because you're trying to cut each other out of territories and area. So, very good game. I like it. I'm going to just set it aside here. And then Small Samurai Empires. When they came out with the, the Rise of Tokugawa expansion, I have it all put in here, but I have the Tokugawa box up there. I decided, I'm going to jump in on that because it was a really good price for everything, including a play mat, which is very nice because it takes like 3 or 4 boards and puts it into one. But the one I just found was the Small Railroad Empires. It comes with the game mat, so we're going to just pop that bad boy open really quick. Oh my. Ooh, this thing is a beast. Very nice. Oh, and it has different ways you can set it up and lay it out. Let's get that all laid flat so we have a surface that we are just pulling everything out onto. Now, this is kind of just a rambling video. I like Archona Studios because they know they made Pest, which is a bigger box, but they are making these smaller games, and they're doing it on purpose. They are staying in that. So let's go ahead and jump down here to Small Railroad Empires and get the box open. I really appreciate the amount of game that they put into their small box. There are a few companies out there that are doing small boxes really well with creating strategy games inside of those. Sorry about the plastic wrap. My mic is just right there. Alright, let's pull it open and see what we have. We have all of our wooden bits, and in here I have my trains, but they have regular, like, the roads from Settlers of Catan, which I'm going to get to change out with these railroad. They look like little ladders, but they're actually railroad pieces to put down us. I have my resources, I have all my cards, I have a bunch of baggies. I'm going to stop and point this out. I know I've probably said this before, but getting a few, like just enough to kind of expand out what you have and sort it the way you want to sort it is really amazing. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Keep doing what you're doing here. I like it. Ooh, these turn order cards are very nice. They're only one-sided. They're not double-sided, but they got nice feel to them. They passed the feel test. Then I have your player boards, I do believe. Best Delivery Co., Trainco Network, Shinny Rails, and Arco Trains. Yep, these are your player boards. Oh no! My tokens are jumping out without me even punching them. That's kind of nice and kind of terrifying at the same moment because I wasn't ready for them to come out. So we're going to put those in the lid and move on. I have my advertisement and I have the rule book, which I need to read. And then I have the scoreboard, which is that same... I want to say this is plastic, but it's got a linen finish. It's got a really great feel to it. I don't know if that's picking up or not. There, yeah, that's picking up. Very nice feel. And then I have... Oops. they're coming out. Then I have all the locations and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take just a second here. But yeah, so there's this company, and then there's Assorted Games, and Tiny Epic, Gameland Games with Tiny Epic, their Tiny Epic series. They are all doing a phenomenal job of pulling people into their games while still maintaining a small presence on your shelf. Right now, that is becoming a problem for me, as I've lambasted that quite a few times on the channel already, so I'm not going to go into it deeper, but I think part of a responsibility you have to your backers and patrons and what have you is not just creating a really good game and getting it to them in a timely manner, but respecting that yours is not the only game that they have on their shelf. Possibly it is, but 90% no, it's not. So getting your game to go all into a nice tight box that does everything and holds everything well, not just jams in there, because, oh, let me tell you, there are levels of anger at the, where is it, Project Gaia box right here. I knew it was right there. Because inside here is just all the components. Not even dividing bins or anything. I'm pretty sure I had to get my own baggies for all the pieces too. I can't remember. It's been a while since I opened that one up. I enjoy that one. It's great fun, and they're coming out with an expansion at Gen Con, which I'm going to play because the only way I've ever actually played this game is at solo count. I've never played it against anybody else. So I kind of want to see what it plays like and then go back. So this is just a little promo pack that gives you more unlocked potential. I've used both of my locked tracks. Get some extra victory points. Yeah, these are just promos for extra victory points and stuff like that. So we're going to keep that. I think the box just goes to the side. And then we're going to set that up right there. Kind of slide you over here. Now, what are these scenario packs? These scenario packs, while the board for this is modular, the scenario packs offer you a map expansion for small railroad empires featuring the maps of the United States of America, Europe, Germany, and the United Kingdom. So on these... Oh, this is great. Hold on. There. Little sticky from the... So I have my US side. I have my Europe side because the USA goes first all the time. Not really. Merca. And then 2 countries where rails played a pretty darn good part. You have the United Kingdom and Germany maps. So if you get tired of random boards, you can play on a historically accurate board, which, mind you, a lot of people that play train games want. So that's Scenario Pack 1. Scenario Pack 2, those boards actually were very nice. I like the feel. They're a little cramped in there, and I'm curious to know how these pack into the main box, because I'm pretty sure everything will fit. All right, what do we got in here? This one, we have France, Australia, Canada, and Italy. Like, that's only the southern half of Canada, right? Because I don't think they did a line across the top half, because nobody's going up there, not even Canadians. And depending on which content creators you watch, Canada's like working on the battle to lose that one. All right, so let's check this bad boy out. Oh, I found the boot. That's funny. Kind of accurate. So I got Italy on this side, and I've got France on this side. A little thing I kind of like. This is upright, upright. That's kind of nice. It's not Yeah. These guys, I think, once you lay them out and let them sit for a little bit, will lay flat nicely. This is one where it'd almost be nice to have... Is that Italy? Only... Oh, Italy is supposed to only be a 2-player game. Ooh, might have to play with Heather then, once I figure out the rules and talk her into it. Because sometimes I got to talk her into playing games with me. Not because I'm a jerk at games, but because she's not as big a gamer as I am. So, we have Australia. Australia, we love you. Amen. And we have Canada. I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive me. But a couple of game packs. These are very nice. I also like Archona Games because even though they are a small company and create these small game boxes, they don't skimp on the quality of their pieces. Like the deluxe small star empires, the plastic rockets, all those pieces are extremely highly detailed. They're not just cubes in there. Whereas that would have been a safe way to go. This is the Red Company. It's a 5th player expansion for Small Railroad Empires. Includes everything you need to play. And so more pieces, the red guys, the Red Company train name, a little piece, and a couple extra boards, which are a little loose in here because there's not much to this box, but a couple extra terrain boards that you can put out to expand the map even further. I'm going to put that there and hide my microphone now. So that all came out of the first Kickstarter that they did. Yeah. And then this, the Freight on Board. Freight on Board is a mini expansion for Small Railroad Empires in which players will be able to export cargo containers via ships in port. When a player delivers good along their train route, they match the goods displayed on the cargo ship card. They will be able to place their own cargo container there. When the ship is full, it will sail away to export these goods, and the player that put the most containers on that ship will win the export and gain extra prestige and money. Oh, that's actually sweet. The art on this game is very nice too, like all the cover art. Come on out of here. I think, so I mentioned Thisroy Games. Thisroy Games is one of the, so you have your containers. We're going to just slide those in there right now so they don't all fall out and go everywhere. I got to track them. And then you have all your cards, which this looks like it was packed almost too tight in the shrink wrap because it is pulling it everywhere. Thisroy Games is one of my favorites too for micro games. They put out Microcosmos, Micro City, Micro Architects, and later this month next month, they're putting out Micro Architects, or not Architects, Micro Moonshine, which will be set, I do believe, Prohibition era. I do believe in New York City, but I could be wrong on that one. And you're going to be murdering people and brewing up beer and distributing around the city. And it looks absolutely fantastic. And they, again, do a lot of games and a lot of small ones. So, okay. So if you get the goods where they're supposed to go and have the most on here, you either get victory points in cash or you get victory points. And if you're tied, you only get victory points. It's very nice. We're just going to put him right there. And the rules for it are very simple, very small. That almost feels like it didn't need that size of a box. But on the positive, I now have another little box that I can rearrange some of my game stuff into because some games just come with too much dead space. And I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, I I know this game is late. This is not a new game, but I wanted to pop it open and show you guys. In this game, you're going to have locations that produce resources or require resources, and you're going to be taking turns moving your trains across or putting down rails and creating networks for yourself, and in a similar across a hex grid, and similar to Ticket to Ride. Sorry, brain went blank there. You are going to be you can only have so many people in a section at a time. Once you connect, one of the actions you can do is deliver goods, and you can transport goods from one city to another, pick up victory points, and go from there. It looks like a really fun game, train game, as well as being a small box for my collection, because I try to mitigate how many big boxes I have on my shelf, and I still need to figure out how to keep some of the games on the shelf because it's not going so well right now. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. All right. Bye.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.